What up, YouTube? Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Wednesday. We're looking at some voice play. This is the third of the requests that I got. Thanks, Del, for the support. Appreciate it very much. So this is a White Stripes cover. This is Seven Nation Army. We all know this song. This is one of the only songs I think I can play on a bass guitar because it's not that hard. Dun, 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 right? So this song, the song itself, like I said, everybody knows the song. It's so Jack, I think he like misspoke like as a child, like and trying to say like, so Salvation Army, Seven Nation Army, right? So I think that's where it came from. Basically, the song's about gossip. So Jack and Meg, like every time this is how they dealt with like rising fame. This song when they sort of would come back to their hometown and whatnot, this song helped sort of cope with, or it was written in lieu of just sort of background noise and gossip and trolls and whatnot. So that's the in a very small nutshell what the song's about. But we're not here to dissect the lyrics. Let's look at some. So we're featuring Anthony Gargiula. I'm gonna say that wrong. I'm assuming Gargiula. Or is it Gargiula? Either way, we're featuring my friend Anthony on this track. Do me a favor, if you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to White Stripes page. Please go like and subscribe. Please go support the artist, of course. Anthony as well. If I'll check out if he has a page when we get off this or when I'm done with this. But go support him as well. Support everybody involved. And yeah, if you like what I do, please like, comment down below, subscribe. Helps out the channel. Appreciate it very much. Also, the best way to get me is always going to be on Patreon. It's free. Again, I tell everybody all the time, join for free, request things for free. Some people support, some people don't. It's fine either way. You're welcome to. But yeah, everything does go on Patreon too. And also stuff that can't go on YouTube because stuff gets blocked all the time. So and if you ever see something I do that's blurry or it has like due to copyright across that, then excuse me, then I can post the original that's not blurry on for whatever reason. Patreon has different copyright implications than YouTube. I have no idea. It's weird. But let's go. Of course. We're back in the warehouse. Hold on. I always try to pay attention to what's on the walls if it was done specifically for a song. We got sad faces and hearts. Oh, this is perfect for Valentine's Day. Look at all the hearts. Wonderful.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. No.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
I can't forget. No.
It sounded like AI turning on, like coming to life. That was bizarre.
Fall through my mind behind a cigarette, and the message coming from my heart says, "Leave it alone, leave it alone." I don't wanna hear about it. Don't wanna. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the and if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you wanna hear, but that's what I'll do.
And the feeling coming from my bones is fine.
Ooh, that drop.
Feeling coming from my bones is fine.
right, the electronics there, that can't be Lane. So we got other things. I was expecting them to, because they have these weapons out. Like Caesar's got like a rope in his hand. Like I'm pretty sure Anthony just walked by a shovel. Ellie's got a bat. I was assuming, because usually with props they're used, well, from what I've seen, often used as instruments. I was assuming them to like start banging stuff, because it would work perfect on a beat. Dun 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 dun. Right. This Anthony, he's young. He's young. He's got this great kind of mid power. I'm trying to think. He's got a voice that reminds me. Ellie's start to this song was really good. It worked really well. And he's got this ability to hit anything really. He's high, low, middle. Like he's got a lot of range. But he can contort his voice. Like in the beginning of this, he was going into like halfway kind of rock mode, but letting some air into it. So it kind of led well into the song. And obviously Jeff's just the bass line on this is it holds the song together. Everybody knows this bass line. So it's no, that's cool. But the electronics here, I was kind of surprising. We added a new element. So, from what I read, you guys had said that, and sorry for pausing so much, but I just things come to my mind. You guys had said that this is part of like the post-apocalyptic trio, and I've done the other ones, and so the outfits are kind of in representation of that. So they're more so, as far as the weapons go, probably just preparing to fight zombies. I'm guessing, right? That's why shit's abandoned. It's like, scenes out of The Last of Us, right? Am I on the right track? Dude, that Anthony K going high right there, kind of carrying the tune up. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm going to Wichita, yeah.
He's got, I don't want to say it, but he's got like he could be like the lead in a boy band. Cause doing runs like that, and where his voice sits, I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I don't know why my head went there.
I'm going to Wichita, yeah. Far from this opera forevermore. Yeah, I'm gonna work the straw. Make the sweat out of every part. And I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding right before the Lord. All the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will sing no more. Words are gonna bleed from me, and I will sing. And the stains coming from the stains coming from the stains coming from my blood.
Ellie going upstairs.
The stains coming from my blood. Go back home. I'm gonna fight 'em all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. Take the time, take the right behind my back. I'm gonna fight 'em all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back.
looks like an empty department store. You got an escalator. It's kind of just open concept, and then you have the. I'm talking, and then you have the desks where they're sitting on, where like the clerks were. Um, it's almost like if I was them, like, because it's already demolished anyways, like, and I had a bat in my hand, I would just ask whoever, I'm like, can I just trash this place? I mean, it's not gonna hurt it, right? Just for fun, just get some aggression out with your boys. All right, go ahead. I gotta watch. I know I gotta watch Encanto and Moana. It sounds like I'm gonna have a nice little fun-filled animated little Disney weekend. Maybe I'll grab some popcorn, some Junior Mints, and an extra large Diet Coke. Um, I'll demand that I pay $35 for it at the store so that I feel like I'm in a movie theater. You know, when I bring it home, it'd be fun. Yeah, little Disney weekend. Um, See, my Disney fandom kind of stops the turn of the century, right? So 99, 2000, kind of kind of fell off at that. I don't think I've seen any like recent Disney movies. Like my favorites are older. Emperor's New Groove, probably my favorite, followed by like The Sword and the Stone, which is way old. So, anyways, do me a favor. That was awesome. Anthony's got a voice on him. He's got some power back there too. They were all great. Again, I can't single anybody out and say they did any better. Um, I would have thought Jeff would have had an easier job because in the original that bass line goes the entire way, right? But he took it up a step once. He was doing things with it. He did some drops that were pretty sick. So that I don't think normally, and they did a lot with. So they have some like very strategic kind of pausing when doing those drops, like, and they did. You see it in the video because the camera shakes, right? You see the boom, and then things kind of, so they digitally kind of enhance that for effect. But they do a lot with that, like sort of like well placed pauses and drops in certain areas, just to, which helps, kind of, if you're watching or listening to a song that you've already heard a million times, and they're trying to make it theirs, and they did, because it's one vocal versus five, so they can do a lot more range wise, backgrounds, harmonies, etc., beatboxing, but it allows them to take things like that and sort of bring the user bring the viewer back in, by effects and those moments, those little pauses, because that's like what just happened. All right, now I'm interested again, right? So I mean, the whole thing's interesting. But anyways, appreciate the rec again, appreciate the support as always. But yeah, please go support VoicePlay. Go support White Stripes as well. Why not? It is their song. They have a lot of good songs. And go support Anthony as well. Like and subscribe. And if you like what I do, please like, comment down below, subscribe. As always, the Patreon's the best way to get me. It's free. Requests, I do all of them. But yeah, have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you in the next.